road trip. Do, 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 do. Obviously, Facebook knows I love shit boxes. This is another 4.3 liter with the 5-speed. Hell yeah. And the frame is way cleaner than mine is. This is a lot higher mileage, but a lot cleaner.
Was that fun?
Oh, yeah. So here's a rundown of this baby. This mirror sucks. I'm gonna take the one off the other Blazer, throw it on. This shifter is actually a little shorter than the other one. That's kind of cool. It's pretty clean. This one runs so much better than my other one. Way better. And it's a P01 PCM, so I can tune it, which is kind of nice. 2001 and newer had the P01 style. Mine is a 2000, so I couldn't do that before. But it's reasonably clean. Fan shroud screwed, kind of like my other one was. It did get another one that came with it. This one's super fancy with power windows and locks. I'm going to do a delete on that. Use my other doors anyway, probably. Rear hatch. It actually works. Some stupid little stereo. It actually had a factory CD deck, though. But the hatch button works. There's a new fan shroud. This is kind of busted. Should be an easy fix though. But the only way to get it open is with the hatch button, because this button ain't working. Got 276,000 kms on it, whatever that is in miles. I think that's around 150. But it runs so much better than mine. You helping, kiddo?
Yeah, I got it, Daddy.
You got it? Okay, pull the trigger.
It's heavy.
Okay.
No, it's broken.
I can do the heavy work then. Alright, one of the reasons I got this thing so cheap was because the guy did a wheel bearing on it. And when I took it for a test drive, it was smoking out the back here because the gear oil was leaking out. And I have a feeling that has something to do with it. I went on Rock Auto, and usually everything fits everything for a Chevy, but this one had 4 different options for the axle seal itself. So I'm betting it's the wrong wheel bearing in there too, and I'll have to get that all apart and get that fixed. Here comes the moment of truth. Hopefully this is a 373 axle without that stupid G80 Gov Bomb. Alright, what do we got? $41.12. That means it's a 342, which is what I didn't want. And once I spun it around, wow, that's a weird looking deal there. Oh look, it is a G80. So I was hoping for a 373 open. It's a 342 G80. Son of a... Wow. Pretty sure I found the problem. Holy. That is freaking bonkers. Wow. Might have a stupid genius idea. As we've established, the old Blazer, the Z69, is pretty much done. Going to be off-road only. So if I take this piece of garbage, clean it up, JB weld it, sand it down, I can throw it in there and steal the axle from that thing. There is a ZR2 axle on Marketplace in Jersey. It's a pretty good drive, but it's not a bad price. That would be a decent way to go if the axle ratio is right. I think they were all 373, and this thing is a 342. Bought these little China attachments for my slide hammer. Let's hope it works. That's easier than it should be. Oh, look at all that trash. I saw on the magnet here too. That looks really good. Look at all this stuff. Oh yeah, all the metallic. Okay, clean it all up. Slammed a bunch of RTV in there. Now we're going to bash this axle saver bearing in and see what happens. Here we go, trash. I filed that lip that was on here. And we're just going to send it. Because this axle is going to end up in the Z69. And a sticker on this thing, and I wonder if it spent part of its life down south or out west or something, because this stuff is all real crumbly and junky. This just blew apart. I didn't put much pressure on it when I was taking the little plastic razor blade here to get this stuff off, and it just crumbled. And it's really not that rotten for a New York Blazer, so that makes me think maybe this spent part of its life down south or out west. I don't know what this is with Blazers, but I'm getting tired of it. I'm just taking this garbage home. Obviously, I cannot trust it for work. Smoky, smoky. So, obviously, the axle seal is still leaking. So I gave the battery an actual charge with a charger instead of just having the alternator charge it, and it seems fine since then. Alright, well, figured out why this door handle don't work. This is busted, but we'll see if a zip tie will fix it. Well, it looks like the $800 POS is going to need some work. Who would have thunk? This thing drives so civilized compared to my other Blazer. It's weird. I haven't totally ruined it yet. And I saw the junkyard is having a sale on rear axles, 55 bucks. And they got two ZR2s in stock, so I'm going to check that out and just throw a ZR2 axle in this. It'll be easier than screwing around swapping from the two Blazers back and forth. Still do have this Burb to play with too. I did pick up a seat cushion so I can fix that thing. And I definitely got to put a trans in because third and fourth are gone. It's had a title issue this whole time that hopefully is sorted out now. Taking that to DMV tomorrow. Got it from the dude and we'll get her on the road.